Dora Boots are about to go to a carnival. They see a big red chicken, and he was about to announce that someone could open the big piñata. Dora mentions that inside the piñata is goodies, toys, presents, and caramels for everyone. Dora Boots wanted to go to the carnival to open the big piñata, but they didn't know how to get there. They asked Matt for help. He says that Dora Boots have to ride the Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round to get the big piñata. Dora Boots are ready to go to the big piñata. Along the way, they see the Fiesta trio all dressed up in carnival costumes. They told Dora Boots that if they want to open the big piñata, they have to collect 10 yellow tickets. To do so, they have to go on certain rides and play carnival games. Dora Boots know they can do it, but they are going to need my help. Suddenly, the pirate pair with the thirsty dolphins carnival. They saw the pirate parrot with the thirsty dolphins carnival game. All Dora Boots had to do is squirt water into each dolphin's mouth. After scoring the thirsty dolphins, they won 2 yellow tickets. Dora Boots had to earn 8 more yellow tickets before going to the big piñata. Their next stop takes them to the Ferris wheel. They see Senor Tucan. Dora Boots went to ride the Ferris wheel to win yellow tickets. Senor Tucan explained the Ferris wheel is broken and had to be fixed first. Dora Boots decided to help out Senor Tucan, which pieces to use. One long piece near the right, a short piece to complete the circular shape, and one more long piece near the left. No time, the Ferris wheel was fixed. Senor Tucan told Dora Boots, buen trabajo, which is Spanish for good job or good work. Dora Boots hopped into the Ferris wheel car, and safety bar was put down to place for safety. They went up high, and when they got to the top, the Ferris wheel stops. Dora Boots wanted to know if they were high enough for them and me to spot the merry-go-round and find it, and then the Ferris wheel restarts and they come down. They went for a second time and went in a complete circle. Dora Boots thought this was fun. Dora Boots got off the Ferris wheel and Senor Tucan awards them with 2 yellow tickets. So far, Dora Boots have a total of 4 yellow tickets. They needed 6 more yellow tickets before going to the big piñata. After riding the Ferris wheel, Dora Boots were hungry. They stopped by a toy stand where Swiper watches them in camouflage and checks inside backpack. And this time, instead of taking the objects or choosing the correct item, she stands behind a wheel of different color shapes. The wheel gets spinning around. The goal is to pick out the 2 shapes that match. I figured out that the 2 squares match, and behind them were bags of popcorn. Dora Boots get their popcorn and were able to snack on them when they heard Swiper the Fox. They thought they would swipe their bags of popcorn. Swiper hid behind some toys in the toy stand while pretending to be a toy, and suddenly he comes out of hiding. Dora Boots stops Swiper, and he runs away. Dora Boots finished their popcorn and threw away the empty bags in the waste bin. After their snack, they continued down the path and saw East the iguana at the merry-go-round. East told Dora Boots that there is a brass ring and if they can grab it, he'll win yellow tickets. Dora Boots got on a horse and started riding the merry-go-round. Dora Boots stretched out their arms but couldn't reach high enough to grab the brass ring. They needed help from me. I helped Dora Boots by stretching my arms up high and stretched even higher, and at last they grabbed the brass ring and awarded them with 4 yellow brass ring that was hanging on the hook. Isa congratulates Dora Boots for grabbing the brass ring and awards them with 4 yellow tickets. Dora Boots counted their yellow tickets. So far, they had 8 yellow tickets. And you just need to earn 2 more yellow tickets for the big piñata. They see Benny the Bull. He had a game for Dora Boots called the Ducky Game. Benny said to Dora Boots that they can win the yellow tickets. All they had to do is figure out which door the duck was hiding behind. They listened closely. They heard a chirp chirp, tweet tweet, a long hum, a quack quack. They listened again. I found out the duck was behind the red door. The other doors were open to figure out what bird made what sound. Benny awards Dora Boots 2 yellow tickets. Dora Boots counted their yellow tickets to see if they have enough yellow tickets for the big piñata. Sure enough, they got a total of 10, which means they had enough for the big piñata. As they walked to the gate to the big piñata, the Fiesta trio once again to announce that Dora Boots need 10 yellow tickets in order to win. They told them they have 10 yellow tickets in their hands. They give them to the Fiesta trio, and the frog opens the gate. The Fiesta trio plays a special fanfare for everyone. After that, the grasshopper from the Fiesta trio makes an announcement by saying, "Step right up to everyone, help open that big piñata." Dora Boots with her friends had to grab a string to open the big piñata. Now they had to pull. After that, the big piñata broke open. There were toys, treats, goodies, and presents for everyone.